Hello and welcome back, dudes and dudettes. This is, of course, your host, Lightliger here, as always, and today we are going to be talking about some upcoming and new yield farming websites. And it's something of a subject that I've been kind of staying away from because there has been so many rug pulls happening in the last 3 weeks or so in the space, and people are just copy-pasting the projects, copy-pasting the website, then switching one emoji to another, and then copy-pasting the Etherscan contract or the Tron contract, and voila, you got yourself a new yield farming program. So a lot of them are pretty much like scams, and even if you have a good team and also the contract checks out, there's still risk involved due to the nature of Uniswap and how the AMM works, because there's always that risk involved if people start draining the contract, so to speak, on Uniswap. So that's why it's been like something I've been very wary of talking about, because so much risk is involved. Luckily, the projects that I'm going to be talking about here today, which is a very diverse list, so I'm going to be listing from multiple chains. Some of them are actually audited or are working officially with the grand projects themselves. So, and also, if you want to see more of these videos, now is the time you leave a comment down below if you want to be seeing the next top 10 list or the next top 5 or like the yield farming sites of the month or something like that. Let's see. If there's interest for this type of video more, we're going to be talking about it. And before we go into the list, I want to put a shout out to my good friend, Coach, who has created this site called Tron Farms for yield farming. He has basically listed every player in the space, and you can like buy in promotion on the website with Tron, and you can like up in the ladder, so to speak. So that's kind of like an interesting mechanism there. And you have all the prices here, all the URLs, everything is basically listed. So this is very, and you can also submit your farm, also comes in many different languages, even Chinese here, which is very, very good. Korean probably would be the next addition there, but definitely go check it out. I'm going to leave it down below in the links. But let's get started with the first player in the space. This is called Pickle Finance. It is on Tron. And the reason why I wanted to really promote this, because they have a referral link and I like making money. So that's a pretty good thing. But it is also audited. So there's an actual audit done by Fabric, which goes into the actual code, talks about what does what, and also about the severities and everything about these things and exactly what's going on with the code and everything. So audits are a really, really good thing, and that's like the most thing you should always appreciate in the space, especially if they're from very good audits themselves. And they have their own pool, itch and TRX. There's also the referral program, which goes into 3 tiers. Which is very interesting. So basically I get your staking rewards. They also have Candy, which seems to be another project. That's something that I invested in. Probably going to be investing a bit more in the future, and probably going to be also participating on the itch. And there's probably going to be, sadly the USDT has ended, but probably they're going to be launching more platforms in the future. They also have a Twitter, Medium, Telegram group, and Telegram announcements channel, Medium, and also some type of translate page. And the website is available on English, Chinese, Thai, Vietnamese, Russian, Korean, Spanish, Italian, Portuguese, Japanese, and Greek. Damn, that's a big list. Okay, that's a big list, okay? Pretty nice. But let's move on into the next player. So you probably are familiar with Kitty Fight, since I've done 2 videos on them and I'm still working with the team. Currently they have a Dutch auction going on where you can buy the tokens. You're not able to see the platform right now because you have to log in with your MetaMask, but basically now is a good time to get in. And they are working on their own yield farming thing, which is going to be including like 15 different pairs. This is a project that has been around for 2 years. People have seen the previous videos. Should know that this is like a real project, and that's why the yield farming behind it. It's, by the way, the team is also transparent. You can find LinkedIn's and everything. And here are some pictures of the actual interface that they are building. The testnet should be coming out in a couple of days. I'm going to be talking about that in Twitter and other channels. And here are some of the screenshots that you can see about the actual interface. It looks very slick. It's not a copy pasted from another website. And the testnet, as I said, probably if you're watching this video from tomorrow, is probably already out. But definitely one of those very interesting yield farming projects, which are going to be staying around for a long time due to the commitment that the team has done to other aspects. And they will have this game also launching out, which will play into these. But I will be doing individual videos on them, so stay tuned. Then we actually have the very first Binance based website. So this is on the Binance Smart Chain. What you have to understand that Binance Smart Chain is not same as the Binance Chain. The Binance Smart Chain has OX-based type of an address, and to me, and also they use the same logo. It's kind of confusing. I've kind of cried about it. I made a tweet to ZZ. I don't think he cares. But this BakerySwap thing, their Bake token is now listed on Binance. And they have a swap site here, and also they have a couple of pairs for BNB, Binance USD, and DOT, and I think that is like roll. There's many here apparently, and this is right now on testnet, but you can buy the tokens already. They're going to be also launching an NFT one. This is very bullish about. I'm probably going to be doing a full video on this. They also have Telegram groups and everything. The Binance list is very big, so that should be a vote of a confidence. Then again, Binance did list Sushi, which I guess in certain technicalities didn't do anything wrong, and they fixed a lot of the things, obviously. But BakerySwap is definitely very interesting project, and I'm probably going to be looking more into this Binance Smart Chain in the upcoming days. Then we have another project on Tron called the Moon Rabbit Finance, and there's also an audit for this. So it has been audited by a company known as Beosin.com, and you can actually file in all the audit numbers and the relevant information. I already did that, and I did found it. It's extremely low in supply, 12K only. They have a couple of pools here available, Sun, Maker TRX. They also have these single pools, HT, JFI, USDT, Key, Zeb, I don't know what that is, and Perl also is, that is coming soon. These are coming soon as well. So right now these are available ones. And this one also seems very good. There's also a type of a sister Change E. So people who are familiar with Chinese folklore, Chan E is deity in Chinese folklore, and she has this sort of a moon rabbit, the rabbit that's on some type of a, I think, crystal ball or something. So it's a people who have played Smite know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I don't know much about this one, but I thought that this the MRK is actually very popular right now. Then we got an upcoming project which I'm very bullish about called Surf. And Surf is going to be on Ethereum. It has a lot of like top star developers, people who I respect and trust in the space have vetted for me and told me that these are big players, such as Aegis. Aegis were one of the main people who helped on covering the MYX scandal, so a lot of credit to them. And they are actually having a pool, so people pooled in Ethereum, and then they're going to be pooling it into actually, so it's like a joint pool system. It's like very interesting, like a thing. And I actually put like 0.2 Ethereum also, but I'm probably going to be individually buying Surf when it's releasing. It's going to be any day now, okay? And there's already like Discords and things. The website only has picture of a meme. I love this meme, by the way. It's really nice, and I like the logo also. Well, and there's going to be a lot of things. And they have a very, I can't reveal what's going to happen, but they will going to have a proprietary technology which has not been done yet in the yield farming space. So they're going to be bringing something new to the table, something unique, something interesting. And I can't reveal what it is. I don't actually fully know what it is, but I got some rumors, and it might be game breaking, okay? But we will see how it turns out. And then we're going to be going into another chain. We have Pumpkun DeFi, and this is on IOST. The official IOST is actually working on this project, so they have been funding this. It's not exactly like the other ones because IOST currently doesn't have AMM. So this is one like basically you're just putting IOST under the pool and also PPT in this one, and you will be getting IOST rewards. So it works a bit differently, but I think it's a good deal because I got some IOST lying around. And you can basically buy it also, the PPT here on the iOS DEX, which can be iWallet is like a MetaMask of the IOST. IOST is obviously a bit more smaller chain, kind of like a version of EOS of sorts, but kind of more simpler and more faster and cheaper. I was at one point very bullish on it, but I haven't sold all my backs on IOST, to be honest. So I'm going to be participating. Actually, I have probably already participated on this earlier, but let's move on. We have Squirrel Finance. This is done by Mr. Blobby, who is the person behind Trongu, Fraggu, Frags token. As you remember, I've done video on that. And this one is going to be launching on October. The token is already tradable and buyable on Uniswap. And the Nuts token is going to be one of the Surf partners. So Nuts token is going to be one of the pools that are going to be participating with Surf. So there's a partnership between the two. And so you can see it's like an alliance of these big developers. And there's Discord and everything. It had a very fair launch, which I participated on. And I do hold Squirrel Finance as of right now, or the Nuts tokens, for the full disclosure. And then we have Flamingo. This is the first finance application or DeFi application on Neo. And they have kind of like half launched now. They have a couple of the current existing dApps available. So they have a wrapper which allows you to basically move your Neo ontology, Ethereum, Bitcoin, USD basically into Neo. And then there's a vault system which basically allows you to, or is it income page? Here we go. Or is it the perp? I don't remember, but they have like, I think they give 14% on Binance. Oh yeah, there we go. 14% API on Wrap Bitcoin. I don't know how long that's actually locked there, but that's a pretty hell of a API. And then there's WETH 1.5%, that's good, USDT. And they're going to be launching a lot of things here, and it's going to be very interesting to see how it turns out. But I will be doing a full video on Flamingo Finance once they kind of roll out some of the stuff and get the things already out. Flamingo is, by the way, already listed on Binance also. So this is also another trusted project, I would say. Let's move into the two very last projects on the list. Pickle Finance is probably one of the bigger ones, which is utilizing on stablecoin, Synthetics USD, USDC, DAI, and USDT. And these are kind of like their farms. I like the layout. I'm not a Rick and Morty fan. I mean, I haven't really watched it, and I don't like the guy who created it. But then again, his policies are not necessarily coming into his shows, but whatever. And basically, there are a Curve pool. There's a USDT pool. The APIs are pretty nice. I really like the website, but the contract is open, but there's no audit for this one. It seems that none of the Ethereum projects have audits, which is very interesting to me, but you can definitely view it here on the site. So it's another one that it might be worth looking forward to, and it's been already listed on CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko. And very lastly, we're going to be talking about SakeSwap. I really like the visual design of this project. And this one is actually allowing you double token yield farming. And right now I'm not able to show anything because I'm not logged in to the actual thing. It doesn't allow me to log in with my Saturn wallet. I usually always use Saturn wallet. And sometimes clicking MetaMask works. It's also audited. So there's an actual audit for the contract. This is could be a bit of an undervalued project. The dual mining thing can be pretty powerful. And I think I'm going to be investing a bit of it. I think it's already on some centralized exchange. I could be wrong about it. They have also GitHub, which is a good thing. So you're able to see. This is, to my understanding, a fork of SushiSwap. So, and they also have pools for, well, we cannot see right now, but I mean, you can do your look onto it. You can look everything on these 10 projects. Hopefully you found something interesting to invest in. And if I'm going to be doing another video, I want to keep it diverse as possible, featuring options from all the chains. I know there's a couple of ones in EOS, but maybe that's in for another video. Thanks for watching. Obviously, any donations are good because I'm doing this video practically for free. I have not to get any money from any of these projects basically whatsoever. I do hold some of them. Some of them are going to be holding in future, hopefully, as well. But thanks for watching. I will see you guys on the next video.